In 1611, Johannes Kepler, the man who discovered planets move in ellipses, lost his wife to cholera. 2 years later, he was ready to marry again. So he interviewed 11 women, took notes, ranked them, and on October 30th, 1613, he married candidate number 5. 372 years later, mathematicians proved he'd stumbled onto the optimal strategy for choosing anything: a house, a job, a partner. It's called the 37% rule. Also, Kepler was 41. His bride, Susanna, was 24. The math works. Maybe don't follow every part of his example. Here's how it works. In 1949, mathematician Merrill Flood posed the secretary problem. You're hiring one secretary, interviewing candidates one by one, and after each interview you must decide hire or reject forever. No callbacks, no second chances. Sound familiar? Dating works exactly the same way. Most people do one of two things. They commit too early, this feels good, let's see where it goes. Or they wait too long, chasing perfection, and end up alone. Both strategies fail, consistently, mathematically. But in 1961, Dennis Linley proved the answer. Reject the first 37%, no matter how perfect they seem, then commit to the very next person who's better than everyone before. Why 37%? It comes from the mathematical constant E, roughly 2.718. 1 divided by E is 0.368. That fraction is the exact balance between exploring too little and waiting too long. Follow this strategy, and you have a 37% chance of ending up with the absolute best option. Random choice from 100 people? 1%. The 37% rule is 37 times better. Apply it to dating. Say your window is 18 to 35. That's 17 years. 37% is roughly 6 years. At 24, the rule kicks in. From 18 to 24, you explore, build a baseline, learn what you need, then commit to the next person who's better than everyone before. Mathematician Hannah Fry calls this look then leap. People who settle around this mark tend to have better outcomes than those who settle too early or too late. But here's where people get it wrong. The 37% rule isn't saying dump someone amazing because a formula says so. It's not saying love is math. It's saying most of us are terrible at knowing when to stop searching. We either settle for the first person who doesn't feel like a mistake, or we swipe forever, waiting for someone better who might never come. And here's the part that should terrify every dating app user. Tinder is designed to break the 37% rule. The math needs a limited pool. Tinder gives you infinity. The math assumes no going back. Tinder lets you see the same person 10 times. The result? You're trapped in exploration mode forever. Data from swipestats.io shows the median male match rate on Tinder is 2%. For women, it's 41%. And 80% of users say they want something serious. Millions of people looking for love on a platform built to never let them choose. Psychologists call this the paradox of choice. More options don't make us happier. They make us paralyzed. But the 37% rule has a massive flaw. In 2017, Ernest published Lousy Advice to the Love-Lorn. In real life, you can go back. That person you met 3 years ago, reach out. The one who got away, sometimes they come back. And most happily, married people didn't marry the best person they dated. They married someone good enough. Bearden found in 2006 If you accept the top 5%, you only need 22% exploration with 57% success. Accept the top 15%, just 19% exploration with 78% success. The math rewards imperfect standards. Satisficers, people who choose good enough, are consistently happier than maximizers chasing the absolute best. The 37% rule isn't a formula for finding your soulmate. It's a mirror. Are you settling too early because you're afraid of being alone? Or searching forever because you're afraid of committing? The math doesn't decide for you. It shows you where you stand. So what now? If you're under 25, date intentionally. Build that baseline. Call it the knowing yourself phase. If you're over 25, stop treating dates like auditions for perfection. Ask, does this person meet what I actually need? If you're in a relationship, did you choose from data or from fear? If you had a real baseline and they exceeded it, you didn't settle. You optimized. Before you close this tab, answer this. Are you still single because you haven't found the right person, or because you're terrified of choosing? Hit subscribe if you want the answer. Next week, why anxious and avoidant people are drawn to each other like magnets. Why the person who texts back immediately always ends up with the person who needs 3 days to reply. It's not fate. It's attachment theory. If this made you angry, if you're already typing that love can't be reduced to numbers, drop it in the comments. I'd genuinely love to know. Ladies and gentlemen, go date smarter.